Here it is. And so what we know about mission statements is that they're clear, simple, 8th to 10th grade reading level. So, sometimes we get a little in love with our vocabulary, right? And we are like really high in the sky. But there's a statement my grandfather used to say, put it where the goats can get it. And if the goats can get it, then we're pretty much in good shape. So they're clear, they're concise, no fluff, and they aim 5 to 14 words, 20 max. We don't have to do that, but I'm going to show you some examples of some top not-for-profits, which, by the way, what we are is a not-for-profit company, school, public school, not-for-profit. Useful. In other words, they inform, they focus us, or they guide us. That's it. So when you see the really long ones that nobody knows what they are, the chances are they're straying away. All right. Now, here is what I found very interesting. Top not-for-profits. The best mission statements, we know this, clear, concise, and useful. The average length of the top 50 organizations that this company did had only 15.3 words, excluding the brand references. And the average length of the first 20 organizations were just 9.5 words. So that just gives you an idea of the power of mission and the brevity that you could actually get away with. And I'll give you some examples now. Watch this. Raise your hand if you've ever heard of a TED Talk. Okay, if you didn't, then there's a different workshop for you. It's called Coming Into the World. Spreading ideas. That's the mission of TED Talk. The Smithsonian. The increase of diffusion and knowledge. Raise your hand if you've ever heard of the Smithsonian. Very nice. Okay, right? Monterey Bay Aquarium, never been there, to inspire conservation of the ocean. Wounded Warrior Projects, heard of it? Very popular. Interesting how popular these things are, I would argue, is because they're really clear on what they do. And I'll give you another one. Wounded Warrior, to honor and empower wounded warriors. So the closer you are aligned to your mission, I believe, and I'm going to imagine there's some research to support it, the more effective you are going to be as an organization. That's why mission is so important. And it's also, if you notice, very easy for people in the organization to remember. And if it's easy to remember, it's easier to get ideas about. And we know ideas drive behavior. Ideas drive beliefs. So just think about that. Okay, here's a quiz. Name the brand, I'll name the mission. Okay? We do chicken right. Thank you. I'm going to make believe I didn't hear that, Emily. Although, I would say Chick-fil-A tastes way better.
Okay.
Okay, so you get extra credit for that. So it's a wash. So what I'm going to do now, if you recall, we started this journey in January of last, 2017? All right.
It's still this year.
It's still this year, but it seems like
Keeps going.
long ago and so far away. We started with a lot of questions. Who we are, what do we do, whom do we serve? We went through that exercise, a lot of work. That was Tammy and Donna. We came up with different missions, and this came up. The last iteration, which I'm about to hand you, because I just wanted to just briefly document the journey, was 4 mission statements. And that's what we're going to try and come to consensus on tonight. What is the mission we want to bring to the board and our community to say, after several months of work, this is where we are based on what we know about mission statements, what we know about where we want to go, where we want our kids to be, what we want us to represent. Everybody okay with me?